welcome back. Oh, sorry. Try that again. Hey, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Mana. I'm the Serious JG. Yeah, I was talking to Bobo the other day. He expressed, and he may or may not eventually get around to watching the series, but he expressed mild surprise that I chose to play this game because he did remember us renting this back when it was new on PS1 and it not really being that enjoyable. Um, And I explained, oh yeah, I just figured with a guide to actually tell me what to do, I might have fun making fun of it, because there was a lot of things about it that were silly. But thinking back, I'm like, yeah, you got to imagine, we played that game, and we found maybe 5 or 6 quests, but the Cactus Diaries, if we even recognized you were supposed to go talk to the little cactus to get the diary entries, it shows all 67 slots. So you got to imagine, you're playing the game, and you've been wandering around for hours, running back and forth between these locations, trying to figure out what you're supposed to do to get some kind of story to trigger, and you've got, like, spread across all 67 of these rows, you got, like, 3 things that you've done. It, it was mightily frustrating. At any rate, now, we're a powerful warrior, for all the good it does us, because we've got, and we've built our Platinum Ishii armor, which I haven't even done anything other than make it out of armor. I haven't enhanced it at all, just because I'm afraid to take the only piece of platinum I'll have and screw it up somehow. But that way upped our defense, and it way upped our attack. And now we don't have any ultimate secret techniques. Like my special techniques, like we were going for Dynamite X or whatever it's called a lot. That's gone now, because that was a single-handed sword technique, so the next combat might be interesting. I'll be doing more damage, but I won't know the combos, and I won't have any ultimate secret techniques, Seki, Haken, Kyoken. I'll have to actually figure that stuff out as we go along. Well, we'll see. There might be like of the remaining, we're about 2/3 the way through, so of the remaining 20 some odd quests, probably half of them don't even have combat. Oh, well. Let's go to City of the Dud Bears, because Lord knows I love the Dud Bears. But the next quest is called A Siren Song. It's part of the Gilbert arc. So we're back to the horse who wants to find love, I guess. But we're going to go to the tavern in the western section and enter the alley and talk to the soldiers and go to the lamp shop. And yes. Created a couple of new locations that we haven't visited yet. We just throw them down and then head for places we've already been. They said the tavern on the western section of the city and enter the alley. I did not note there being an alley. I mean, this is the tavern. Those are the loads. Oh, there's an alley. I've never been here before. Oh, wow. Imagine everything we've missed. Where the heck is the lamp shop? These houses are all empty. Who would build such a strange town? Dud bears. Dud bears, dud bears, dud bears, dud bears, dud bears, dud bears. Man, this is getting beyond a joke. It's like a meta joke now. But anyway, Siren Song. I did not realize the screen was here this whole time. Feels more like a little bit more like a city now, but one of our ships was sunk, and the survivors say they heard a strange voice. I think it was a mermaid's doing. Well, it could have been me. I'm an evil succubus, or perhaps it was a dud bear. Yeah, why would they be here looking for mermaids? We got a raven feather. What about him? What about Raven? The wind tells us the weather and the seasons. Niccolo is right to hate your kind. Sorry, there are no distinct ships. I think Monique at the lamp shop could be involved. Wait, why? Oh, is she a siren? What? Didn't she have like some kind of weird chicken legs or something? Half the challenge of this quest is navigating the screen. I gotta catch someone or I'll never calm down. Where is the darn lamp shop anyway? And you are an enemy from Secret of Mana. I'm Guri, a very evil and menacing goblin. Take me with you. I want to polish up on my evilness. Sure. You already have a pet with you. You can't take this monster with you. Okay, well, maybe I can come back for him later, but I guess he's a pet. Well, we're not going to replace our succubus with that guy, that's for sure. They have different talent sets. I'm selling the minerals I've mined around here. Yeah, it's going to include, like, silk, of course. Well, we can mine obsidian. Oh, that is a... metal is what you need to actually make your base for most of your wappets and armor, I would think. Maybe I'm wrong about that, perhaps. Like, just for the heck of it, off-screen, I tried making, like... I figured it would have awesome shade power. I was trying to get a shade leveled up weapon because I thought that had something to do with getting our current succubus friend, but instead I made a sword out of bone and it just had no elemental properties and it was freaking terrible attack power because of course it was made of bone, not metal. That's not really going to make for a great sword, you know? It's like gold in this game is just it's like a decent thing to make a sword out of because the game's not terribly realistic in that respect. Gold is kind of a terrible thing. Like, you know, ornamental armors and wappets would be made of gold back in the day, but, like, your actual ones for combat wouldn't be because it's terrible, that kind of thing. Dub, 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 dub. The cow isn't anywhere. He's inside my mind. I'm doing some really good drugs, man. Gem Shop, Heartbreaker. What was the name of the place? Why can't I talk to this guy? Buy item. Oh, hey. Actually, some of the stuff I need to make super evil sword is, I remember not having, a moon crystal was one thing I was missing. I guess I could come here for some of that stuff. But I'd also need money. This game is not really good about giving you lots of money. And again, until we get to the end, like, until we get to, like, the final boss area... I've kind of been warned by the guide, you might have to do some grinding before you get there, but we haven't been encountering a lot of combat difficulty. I mean, very occasionally we get KO'd in combat. Have you guys arrested Monique? The shopkeeper isn't here. That's an admission of guilt in my eyes. Yes. Stores occasionally being closed. It's like I'm actually recording this on the Labor Day holiday. I'm trying to get I might actually get a chance to do like a little vacation time this year, during which time I probably won't be recording that much. Because while I enjoy recording and Let's Playing, it's a hobby. I'm doing it for no money. At the same time, I've made it part of my relaxation of my normal routine. So if I'm on vacation, I probably won't be doing a whole lot of this kind of stuff. But the point is, today's a holiday. A lot of stores are closed. I think that's basically an admission that they are guilty of causing shipwrecks. Pretty much, that's what that means. So let's see. Now okay, we have to thoroughly establish that this person is not at their shop, and then we go to Polpata Harbor. So let's do that. The music around here is pretty atmospheric. I mean, it's kind of a short little tune, but it makes the place seem kind of depressing considering that the Dub Bears, like... I guess maybe the reason the Dub Bears want to hire musicians to come party at their make party music at the tavern is so that they're not constantly just depressed. Alright. Polpata Harbor. Let's go there now. Let's see what's up. Actually, I probably should have just taken a minute to read what we're supposed to do in Polpata Harbor. Take the path between the hotel and the restaurant and talk to Monique. Okay, go over to the beach and talk to the soldiers. So, the path between the hotel and the restaurant is over here. We can't... I think we have to visit the hotel to get there. Oh, this... Okay, yeah. We got this. This is where Detective What's-His-Face was hanging around before that quest got initiated. Welcome to the Seaside Hotel. forward to serving you, but we no longer have a quest for you, so we don't really have the option of staying at this hotel. Oh, but there's Monique. I got disoriented. It's one of those screens. You exit screen right, and you appear on the right side of a new screen pointing left. So if I press right, which would continue to be going in the direction I thought I was going in, if I suddenly double back, it's confusing. Here's Monique, the chicken lady. I do not remember how I made her talk before, so she's like a chicken lady. I came to see my friend Ellie, but I can't find her.
Hey, there she is. The one who sank our ship.
How do they figure?
She's a siren, all right.
Look at her sexy bum. I guess sirens are... I'm confusing mermaids, lamias, and sirens. So lamias are like snake women in, I think it's Eastern mythology. And mermaids are mermaids. Everybody knows what mermaids are, even if sometimes we're disappointed that they have the fish part at the bottom. But yeah, that's right. Sirens are kind of similar to harpies. They're bird women. So I guess she is kind of a... She could be a siren. I guess that would make sense. So maybe she's got super hot singing voice. Even though I made her talk like this.
It must be her.
Excuse me. I assure you, you have the wrong person. I can't deny I'm a siren, but I've been too busy recently making lamps to leave my workshop. You say a ship was sunk. What happened here? Well, they just give up on arresting her immediately and chat with her.
Hey, what are you guys doing over there? Huh? What do you mean? We found the siren who sank our ship. The ship. The siren? Didn't you hear we found her already? Walk? Wait, now we're talking like her already? Does that mean I'm not getting the reward? That's right.
Not doing enough to make it sound like Helen's voice.
We don't need to punish two sirens.
But it's fun. And kind of saunter away.
Huh.
Wow. That sure ruined my day. Well, it would have been worse if you'd been arrested. Yeah, I feel bad giving her this voice, because it's pretty clear from her portrait, despite her, weird chicken body, she's probably supposed to be really hot. And not to mention, Horse Guy was, madly in love with her, despite having never talked to her and found out that they don't have anything in common about what they want out of life. Typically, if a guy falls head over heels with a girl before getting to know anything about her, it's safe to say she started out fairly attractive. Kind of hoping to find out what was going on over here, but... Oh, Monique, my broken heart aches with pain, but I have a feeling the new level is about to begin. As soon as you finish this quest, you can start my quest. Actually, there is a whole Gilbert arc, but we won't be doing any more of those for a little while, according to the FAQ. Which guides the controls our very lives. I guess we can go to where we found the mermaid before, because apparently she's been arrested. No, that is not what I was trying to do. Refuse found at waterfront bars no longer care where they find themselves. That's what we're dealing with here.
There's a boink over there. No one could save her now, so I guess our work is done.
Yeah, no one can save her from Boink.
Shall we leave her to shrivel up and die? The other sirens will hate us for this. I was hoping that they would come and seduce us into dying on the rocks. Sirens are only good for singing songs and sinking ships. They're no good for anything except spending a man's money and getting pregnant. Oh, damn it. They can't hurt us if we trap them on dry land. Over. Maybe then they'll learn not to go around sinking our ships. And talking back when I tell them to get me a beer and a sandwich.
That's your jerks, I'm telling you.
Oh, it's Andrew Dice Clay, the soldier. Oh. May their souls rest in peace. Over.
What the? What?
You again, Sandra, right? Stop what you're doing.
Yeah, this is the... Is this... I don't know what's going on now. Is this the person who was stealing jewels? Toma.
Could it be? Tona, is that you? I will not die until the Imperial Order is fulfilled. Over. Enough, Tona. That's my job now. You should return to the underworld. Over. Would that I could. His Highness is immortal. He controls the dead. Over. Back of the Empire, the dead have risen also, like you. Tell me what happened. Over. The Deathbringer.
Oh, don't worry about that. We already defeated the Deathbringer. Yeah, I was trying to find out who this optional boss might be, and reading, I couldn't just, like, the search string optional boss or hidden boss Legend of Mana wasn't doing it, so I just went to a boss fac and I was like, oh, I don't think I've seen this thing, and it was like, glanced at it and a slight description that said this thing's involved in multiple storylines, so.
Tone up. Tone up.
Did you grab some of the flowers? Already added flowers.
Tone up. Over and out.
Okay, well, we got kicked out there. And now we got to enter. Alright, go to the beach and talk to the soldiers to continue this event. But we didn't get to the beach. We talked to that one guy, but not to multiple guys. Anyway, we'll eventually go to Medora's beach to wrap this all up. But let's see if we can get to the beach a different way. Because that mermaid who showed up to say hi is not here, because presumably she's been cornered. Is there a way to... There doesn't seem to be another way to get to the beach, where I'm down there where those characters were. So even though it says talk to the soldiers, I think just seeing that scene with the soldiers may have done it. Let's go to... Like, I don't know how you're supposed to know that this event is leaving this... Again, this game never gives you a... Like, very rarely does it give you a clue as to where you're supposed to go to wrap up any story event. But if we go to Medora Beach, there's plenty of crabs that we haven't killed yet. Not to mention, I think we're heading in a different direction where there were enemies, and we didn't go before. So left, upper left, left, left. Yeah, we're just going left and upper left, so I should be able to figure that out. Let's make sure, just for the sake of this game having some sense of being a game, I have put encounters back. Okay, I put encounters back on. I had shut it off specifically to speed up a specific thing. Specifically speeding up a specific thing. So it's hard to say how much trouble we'd be having with this using one-handed weapon, because it doesn't seem to be suddenly one-hit KOing everything, do we? Not to mention, our new armor didn't seem to make it so that nothing was hurting us either. We leveled up our Seki's friend, so... And we got an angel feather. Fairly simple combo we can do with this thing, though. I forget how you go about learning techniques like Dynamite X and stuff, so that could be a problem. Because I stopped at some point learning new techniques for the one-handed sword, even though there are new ones. Like, whatever it was I was supposed to do to learn them, I wasn't doing it. It is juggling me to death. Oh, I had confuse effect going for a while there, I guess. They had controls reversed or something is happening there. Alright. Left and upper left. Never ever head down into the zone. You will only create pain and confusion. My succubus doesn't seem to be having a whole lot of luck over here. I'm not sure at all that she's a good character, actually. Oh, but I learned lunging arc. Alright, so that's totally worth that was worth our time and energy there to learn lunging arc, that's for sure. On account of we don't have anything else, so... I suppose we could be using magics now, but let's get lunging arc going first. Medium range hit, medium damage. So it's Tsunami, Burning Needle, and Mica Crush. So we've got all that. But L1 is probably what we'll use most of the time. Oh, she's gonna burn to death because this thing is... That guy was blocking her, I guess? I don't... Oh, this is a surprise walk. So you're the siren the soldiers caught. It's not that surprising, because there's not that many characters it could have been. But I guess the fact that they thought the mermaid was a siren, that's... I guess I was confused about that, so maybe it's fair they are too. Dot. Yes, but I was the one who sank the ship. No, all you did was sing a song. Sailors hear voices bring misfortune, but they're just making excuses. They're just a bunch of dumbass horn dogs. But if I don't sing, no ships will sink. They say I can sing here since it's away from the sailing routes. That's enough. Men's lives are not worth anything. Go ahead and kill as many as you want, as long as you are allowed to sing. Bark. You sound like one of those soldiers. But I'm not ending every sentence over. Let the ship sink. Let the ship sink. You have the right to live freely, Bach. This game's got some weird ideas about freedom. We had the lady who was like, well, I know I'd like to get back together with my boyfriend, and then I would become young and we could live in a place of magic and happiness, but he must have the freedom to end all life on Earth, and I can't infringe on that. Then I can choose to stay in here if I like, can't I? Yep, you got her there. I mean, you're always cooped up in that... Alden would be ashamed. Atelier of yours. There are soldiers everywhere, but here it's peaceful. And listen to that idyllic background music. Listen to me, Al. I didn't say freedom was out here in the world. Freedom is inside your heart, and right now you're shutting yourself off from that. Bark. Refuse to wear a mask. Inject yourself with bovine dewormer meds. That's freedom. Bark. All we do is sing, and those stupid ships sink. Well, I don't care. Let everyone else die, as long as your own freedoms are not infringed. Bark. We're just doing what we were born to do. We're a bunch of slutty, evil murderers. Bark. No one has the right to stop us. It is they who will be destroyed. Bark. And suddenly that horse guy is in love with her again. He's like, oh, your disregard for mortal life just turns me on. I know, but the soldiers are constantly on our backs. We live in fear. Is freedom really worth that trouble, worth our lives? I was born to be myself. An evil murderer who likes to sell lamps. That's freedom. It's not evil murderer. I'm being silly. And we kill her to end the quest. I got angry eye from the audience. I won't let her out. It's too dangerous with all the soldiers about. I guess. Oh, these are different. You got a mermaid guarding the cage. You got somebody in the cage who's talking to got a siren in the cage who's talking to Monique, I guess. I don't know. I could never put a friend in such danger. Flamshi, please. He can protect Ellie. But for how long? And how many soldiers must you murder? There's nothing but danger at every turn in this world. There's danger, excitement, and half-digested food around every turn. Flamshi, please listen to me. He mastered the Dudbear language and sold my lambs for me. Oh, okay, so that's a prerequisite for this quest, is it? I thought she thought Gilbert did that. I guess she realized at some point we did it. So what? Good point. You're so stubborn. Don't get too much sun or you might dry out. Rock. You'll get age lines, and you got fat ankles and hair under upper lip, bitch. Rock. See, they're girls arguing with each other. And we don't like the fact that you hang around with that undead chick. Rock. Step away from the door. Ellie is staying in there. Geez, why does it have to be so bright out here? Alright, just because I don't want to waste time. Because, I mean, I would futz around and try different things in this quest. I just don't want to waste a lot of time, so... Okay. Oh, it's a weird one. Now you must walk to the right side of the screen and wait for the mermaid to change into a bubble. Right when she starts to morph, run over to the cage and walk through the gate. Okay. But we left. Okay, so we're supposed to somehow... Wait... I guess I wasn't supposed to just keep walking right. I was just supposed to get far enough to the right that she no longer thinks we're a threat. Okay, it took too long. It's a timed puzzle, but at least you have the ability to retry. Oh, boss music. Well, I guess this is a good time to try out our new special powers. Wow, I almost got wiped out by that, and I was trying to avoid it too. I really was. Luckily, my succubus is a lot smarter than I am about avoiding damage, apparently. So my awesome new armor didn't seem to do a whole lot of good there. And I've been put to sleep. Plunging arc. They countered with a magic spell. Didn't really get to do anything. This is going terribly. Like, I switched to better armor and supposedly a better sword, but the sword's not the issue. I just got hit once and was, like, wiped out. Okay, now it's attacking. I got really far away from the damn thing. I mean, how much... You're not giving me enough room to evade in that case. Yeah, the hell? It doesn't give you a... So I was just talking about we haven't had combat trouble in a long time, and suddenly we seem to have an unwinnable boss fight because... I mean, are you supposed to just stay in really close to it? Yeah, this is kind of bullshit. It's filling up the whole area. Not really sure how you're meant to win this thing. Because there's certainly no help in the fact. The fact mentions that the final boss might require some leveling up before you can fight it, but... yeah, I knew it. That was going to kill us. So we haven't had any trouble for a while with combat, and suddenly we've got a boss that has two hits finish you, and it fills the whole screen with its attack. So there doesn't appear to be any evading its attack. Maybe I just need to really not summon this one down. That time it was immediate death. Don't think our succubus is staying alive long enough for us to get back in this either. Oh, maybe she will. We're gonna give her a little credit here. It's gonna be close either way. Yep, almost. Alright, well, the hell, man. I don't know what you're supposed to do with a boss that... because that time at one hit KO'd us with an attack that fills the whole screen. So, I guess we'll try this again next time? Bye.